My name is Riley Coyote, and this is a story for me to watch back when times are tougher than they are today. I guess I just have one question for you, future Riley, but it feels a little rude for me to ask it yet.
Life may be very hard for you right now. You may have a million reasons to quit. Let's rattle some of them off. Is money tight? Have you been trying for a long time and still feel like nothing's working? Did you accidentally become a dad? I hope not, but seriously, these are all such valid reasons to feel how you feel right now. And feeling is everything we have. It's what makes us human. So let me remind you of what it feels like when you don't quit. Let me remind you of that rush you get when you come up with a fucking amazing idea. Let me remind you what your body and soul feels like when that idea comes into reality. Let me remind you of how it feels to watch your own movie with your best friends and have them all cackling laughing the entire time. Or you tell me, how does it feel when men who are struggling reach out to you? Thank you for not being afraid of sharing how it really do be sometimes. So here's that question I wanted to ask you. Why quit? What else are you gonna do? What else could you possibly ever do that could make you feel like that? Well, maybe one day when you intentionally become a dad, but other than that, what else? Alright, that's the end of today's story. But if you're new around here, I tell a little story like that and then update you all on the progress I've made of my TV show. If you don't know, my car got totaled, and in my spare time I usually deliver Uber Eats and shit, but I haven't been able to do that the past week to 2 weeks almost now. So I've made a lot more progress on my TV show. My bank account looks like absolute shit, but progress on the TV show, that's awesome. But I want to wrap this up real quick because I was able to tell a nice little short story today. So hopefully this whole YouTube video will be quite short, but I have 2 awesome updates on the TV show. First one, little one, kind of really cool. These dot point beaded formats. I'll put a picture of it up here or something. But essentially these are all the scenes I need to film. No, this is all the beats of the entire film, both films, episode 2 and 3, in dot point form, so I can see the entire story. But then each of these dot points that say home are the scenes that I need to film here at my home, and they're being scripted out now. I say that as if I have a writing team. It's all me. I film it and write it and perform in it and everything. But then another even awesomer thing, I went to some writing workshop at the Home of the Arts Theatre on the Gold Coast. The Home of the Arts Theatre is this really cool place on the Gold Coast where there's gallery and museum and cinema and big theatre and stage where artists can perform. Anyways, the cinema there, I was like, oh my god, it's such a cool cinema. Imagine if I could host the Riley Coyote Show premiere there that's in 70 something days. So I go in there and introduce myself to the manager, Amy, lovely human, and she's stoked to meet me and hear about my TV show. She seems incredibly excited about independent filmmakers and stuff, so that's a great sign. And she wants to help me figure out how I can premiere my show there on as budget a version as possible. So in the smallest cinema they provide. She didn't say it explicitly, but I think she was insinuating that she'll be able to make it cheaper because I'm an independent filmmaker. But we'll see what the price is. I don't know yet. We're figuring it out. I'm going to also, if you're local to the Gold Coast and watching this somehow, the description of this video will be a link where you can sign up on a Google form, put in your email address, and whenever I book this cinema out, I'll list the tickets and send them to you first. And it's going to be a pay what you can model, I think. It's if you only have $1, you can pay $1 and still come. Yeah. But if you want that, if you want to come, let me know. And I'll put that in in the description, and you can put your email and stuff in there, and then I'll see you there. Nice. That's all for this week. See you next Tuesday. Time to make a TV show.